Yes, I want whatever she is trying to sell me. Alright, let's see where this is going.
Aren't you supposed to be making a video?
Just give it a second, alright? Just give it a second.
NANI?! This was a mistake!
Looking back on when I was checking out the new anime in the winter season and reading the synopsis of this anime, it hasn't really disappointed me.
Man, I thought 2018 was the best year of anime. No, 2019 is no joke. As far as having some of the best world building and main character protagonists in the anime, and like Slime Anime and Shield Hero, and then having some of the best twist antagonists in Promise Neverland, and don't even get me started on some of the best action and animation in Mob Psych. Ugh. Not to mention, all the soundtracks are just straight fire. Even some of the underrated and slept on picks in like Dororo and Boogeyman Pop are just straight fire. Not to mention, all the soundtracks are just straight fire. Like, all of them. And there's no way I can possibly be disappointed. And I am ready for the next one. I got some Japanese snacks over here. I have my anime merch over there. Not to mention all the free time I have. I am ready. Now let's see what's up next.
High schooler Natsuo is hopelessly in love with his cheerful and popular teacher Hina. However, one day at a mixer, he meets a moody girl by the name of Rue and ends up sleeping with her.
Okay, you already have my attention. Continue.
Soon after, his father announces that he's getting remarried to a woman with 2 daughters of her own. Okay, alright, so you're gonna be a brother. I bet you'll give them plenty of attention and shower them with all the love they need.
Keep reading.
Okay, sure. And who shows up in tow? Other than both Hina and Rue, Natsuo's outrageous new life starts now.
Is it getting a bit steamy in here? Or is it just me? I'm getting a little hot. Whew. I need to go check this one out.
If you're watching this right now, then you know that last week this emotional roller coaster of a manga dropped, leaving Twitter literally on fire. The Call Domestic Girlfriend of Roller Coaster of Emotion is a bit of an understatement. I went from Marvin's Room and side B of Drake's Scorpion album to where I'm feeling a bit sad for Natsuo, to a quick pause of the weekend where he's confronting Hina about trying to break up a marriage, to what a time it is to be alive in a matter of a couple of episodes, to by the end have the entire story of the anime come back to catch up with the characters and leaving them empty. And for those of you who don't get the metaphors that I'm making here, I went from crying myself in a shower to player status real quick to having all my emotions crushed to just be left in a void. I warned people about this family romance of an anime and I said it was just going to be juicy. I don't mean like sour juicy like it's a bit bitter or meh, numb to the tongue. I mean the kind of juicy where you are literally incapable of moving, with the foaming of the mouth and just a hint of Parkinson's, you know? This show has some of the steamiest, and I do mean steamiest, scenes I've seen in a licensed anime. Like, it felt like I was in a good hentai plot, basically, for the entire anime. Wait, I think I just figured out this entire premise of the anime. I think this is a good way of actually describing the anime. I mean, right out the gate, he's striking out with both of his sisters. I mean, they're not related by blood. They're not related by blood. Did I mention they're not related by blood? Did I mention they're not related by blood? So, he has sex with Rue, and has a massive hard-on for Hina. Then they all agree to be brother and sisters and let, their mom and their dad live a peaceful life together, and just become one big happy family. So he zips up his pants. Oh wait, gets a good look at his teacher, and then his teen mind begins to fantasize about her, calms down a bit, and then proceeds to try and kiss his drunk teacher who's also sleeping, gets caught. She then gets kicked off the couch like the drunk she is. They find out she's been creeping around. They follow her, find out the truth, confront her about it. She realizes her mistake and proceeds to then go all the way with her stepbrother, who's also her student. Did I mention that's her brother? Choices. The things we have to make as an adult. Sure, the taboo story plot is what gets you into it, but that's not the real general concept of it. characters are quite relatable with after you understanding the idea of the show, you find out how developed each character really is and what their actual purpose in the show is and what their place is. The anime did their best job of trying to do this in 12 episodes, but trust me, it does not compare. If you read the manga, you would understand just how much they actually cut out. The anime failed to accurately put in the key character scenes to tell the story of the side characters, which would have really improved the overall story correctly. And as my friend puts it, makes Hina look really bad.
Makes her look like a bitch.
In his own words. And if I'm going to explain these 12 episodes, it's like going on the hot ones with Sean Evans. With Sean Evans, over the course of the entire episode, taking away all the water and the milk, just watching you suffer as you're suffocating from lack of oxygen. Each episode they try and outdo themselves with making the situation more and more steamier, with closing off the last moments with a soft dramatic music. Well, the shit gets real, with having both episode 11 and 12 over the amount of spice a human can literally take. Just imagine the limits we have in our society today. Imagine them breaking all right in front of you. Like, look at her face when she gets caught. This is the face of every teacher who's ever been caught with a student. Like, how is the principal able to explain this to the parents? Like how one of their teachers has been having a relationship with your son, and then coming to find out that teacher is also his sister, who is also his teacher. All in all, it's a great anime, and I'm fine with being the only one standing on that cliff saying that. With it maybe being the best anime in the studio's history. No, scratch that. It is the best anime in the studio's history. I just looked up the studio. If you watch this other video, then you know that I really don't like the studio, and I think they just kind of mess up a lot of their animes in general, even though the art style is pretty good. But no, the studio, no. And to really get the story, it's going to need a season 2 and a season 3 to really finish off what was a lot of people's most emotional manga series in a while. And to be honest, I'm not really surprised if that does happen. And if you want to know what the chances are of it getting another season, go check out this video, where I go take a look at the numbers and see how possible that is. Or you just want to learn more about the source material, go watch this video, where I explain what did the anime miss. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It kind of really did take a while to make. This one I had it stored on my computer for about basically a year, with me just editing out this particular part where I'm, telling you about other videos. But yeah, this has been on my computer for a while. I've been trying to do this actual same recording for a very long time, but I don't know what it is. Like, emotionally, I just can't get out this particular review for some strange, odd reason. It's not laziness, I swear. I actually did have this stored on my computer for a year. But in terms of like future stuff on the channel, and I kind of do like the way I've been pushing out one particular series at a time, and I get up all my information about it, whether it be it having a second season, the source material, an actual review on it. So I'm thinking I'm going to continue doing that trend. Like, the next one is going to be a series on Tower of Gods, where I explain basically everything I did with this series, but just with Tower of Gods. I'm probably going to keep continuing that pattern, just so you get more consistency with the content on the channel. And if you do like the content on the channel, do make sure to subscribe, because it does help out quite a bit, as well as leaving out a like or maybe a comment, because like I said, it helps out really a lot, and you get more content in general before that. So there's that. Lastly, if you do have a submission of an anime you want me to do, like I said, this full series of, then you can either contact me in the comment section here, or you can go on to Instagram at BarryAnime. And that's how basically some of these other videos have been made, because someone has DM'd me and said, hey, I like this, so what you're doing, can you go do this for this anime? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm like, yeah, sure, cool. But yeah, oh, one last thing, I will be changing like the art style in terms of the cover image and logo, but I'll make that probably another video. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for sticking around for this long. Goodbye. Peace.